Hello, today we are going to test a recipe called Char Kway Teow from Marion's kitchen. So I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can watch the 5-minute video. I'm going to try to replicate it and see whether it tastes nice or not. It's going to be a fun journey. Let's start out now. So we have the paste here. Here is chili paste made from maybe five dry chilies. Five dry chilies which were soaked in hot water, then chopped into fine pieces, and with a bit of shallots, the Indian onions, purple ones, very small ones, about maybe 5. Smash it up in what they call mortar and pestle, or with a mortar and pestle. I did not have or did not want to use what do you call those, blender. So yeah, it also has salt, of course. The only thing that's different from Marion's is I don't have any fresh red chilies, so this does not have fresh red chilies. So whoopsie dipsy doo doo. So the paste, let's make it now. Turn up the heat. The wok is a bit bigger than usual. It's not focusing, I'm not sure why. Okay, it's a bigger wok than usual, so because it's going to be a 1 kilogram Char Kway Teow. The noodles that I bought today is 1 kilogram, which I can show you here. It's a lot. It's only 2 ringgit and 50 cents. Yeah, that's very cheap. And this one here can feed maybe 4 hungry meal adults. It's heavy. It's 1 kilogram of noodles, man. So there's a house that sells all these noodles here. Get it from the supplier, and from there they sell it in the market. So this house, a lot of the wives, they go there to buy fresh noodles like this char kway, like this kway teow. You can buy the 2 types of kway teow, which is, I better put some oil into the wok here. There are 2 types of just enough to make a chili paste. So there are 2 types of kway teow. One is the big ones, which is this one here for char kway teow. This is for frying. And another kway teow is the slimmer one, that's for noodles in soup. So yeah, 2 types. 1 kilogram is 2 ringgit 50 cents. It's very cheap. So I'm watching the video, I can't remember what were the steps. So I look at this is going to be a Penang style char kway teow, so I look at 4 of the char kway teow best sellers in Penang, and they have different styles. Sometimes the bean sprouts is at the end or at the beginning of the frying process. Sometimes the noodles are done individually, that means one at a time, or can be done at like 4 or 5 portions or 4 or 5 servings at a time. So sometimes there's different variations. Gentle heat so the cheese won't burn. Okay, got it. Thank you very much, Marion. Fry the chili paste, which is here. Oh, fuck me. I mean, shit. Add a bit more oil. It needs, looks like it needs more oil. So this is salty and spicy. think I'm going to use only half of this for the Char Kway Teow because it's very spicy. It's a very big wok. A very big wok indeed. I don't have any fish cakes, so fish cakes normally is not added into the Penang Char Kway Teow. I don't have cockles because I don't like cockles, and I don't have cockles, that's for sure. So again, the chili paste here does not have fresh chili, so
so I'm going to add a few tablespoons here of a gentle heat and over this chili to it. Okay, just want to there as tint the sizzle as you fry this chili paste. So just 2 or 3 minutes, just enough to kind of take the raw edge off.
2 or 3 minutes, she says.
Fresh chili. And it's looking beautiful. Now you'll have too much for this one dish.
It gives me more time to watch the video, study it. You can smell the onion.
Rice, you'll find lots of uses for it. So I'm going to pop it into a jar. And I'll have a little bit of this on some fried eggs in the morning.
Oh, I better have a jar ready. Never mind, I put it in a bowl first.
So we're going to make a stir fry sauce, and it's very simple. I've got some chili sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, and some dark soy sauce. This is actually a sweet dark soy sauce, so it's a little bit thicker than your regular dark soy sauce, but either.
So we're talking about sauces now for later use. Everything has been done here. There's no measurements in the video, so it's going to be, and the video did not say how many portions it's going to be serving. Mine is going to be serving 4 people, so it's going to be difficult whether it's going to be saucy or salty or whatever. So it's fish sauce, dark soya sauce, light soya sauce, sugar, white pepper and black pepper I put in here, and a bit of hot water, of course. This is going to be the sauce for the noodles. I think it's already 2-3 minutes, so take out the spice. Smells spicy bo chili. Goodness. Okay. I'm going to reintroduce this back into the noodles later, half of it. Okay, what's next?
It's fine. And then a little bit of sugar to round out all those salty flavors, and a little dash of black pepper. Okay, just give that a mix. Okay, so let's talk about the noodles. And what you need here are fresh rice noodles. So you can get these from an Asian supermarket. I also have a video on my YouTube channel about how to make these from scratch at home if you're interested. And now for the proteins. So I've got some prawns here. I've got some sliced fish cakes.
Got 4 prawns here. Deveined. Some Chinese sausage. So not much, just one like this size. So slice it 45 degrees so it will be longer. So no fish cake for the meat portion. I have chives here, maybe 10 10 shit, I'm having a brain fart. 10 leaves. I have a lot of that in the garden growing, so it's no problem. So the wok, just imagine the wok has been cleaned and there's no spicy oil, vegetable oil. According to Marion, of course the best Char Kway Teow uses lard, pork lard especially. So another vegetable will be bean sprouts. Just one bowl here. So this one here, the rosemary sweetness of this lapchong or Chinese sausage can be added in front or at the back of the cooking process, or at the end of the cooking process. So Marion's version is at the front, strangely enough. I'm going to follow her version, not from the how the hawkers in Penang do this Char Kway Teow. Oh yeah, and I have garlic too. About 4 or 5 cloves of garlic here. So chopped roughly. So into the wok. You can smell the garlic already. Add the prawns. So cook the prawns until it's pink and not translucent anymore, because at the beginning it's a bit translucent. So only 5 medium-sized prawns here, and of course lapchong in. You put the lapchong at the beginning of the Char Kway Teow stir fry. It's going to be slightly charred and a bit harder. But if you introduce your lapchong at the end of the stir fry, it's going to be softer. So there are 2 ways of cooking the lapchong. So the prawns should be ready to eat, because it only takes 1-2 minutes. God damn it, she's putting the egg now in. That's weird, because the egg is normally introduced after frying the noodles in the dark soy sauce. God damn it, why is she putting the egg in now? Oh, never mind, I'm following the recipe, so I have no choice but to do this blasphemy. Because this is strange. I mean, Marion is a great cook and TV presenter from Australia. But this is not how the hawkers in Penang do it. Scramble the egg, turn up the heat. The reason why I don't want the egg at the end of the cooking process is because I don't want it don't want the egg to be stained by the soy sauce.
Add onto a plate.
So
There you have it, guys.
she says put in the 1 kilogram of this one here in now.
I'm just going to use vegetable oil because it's a lot easier at home. You can see that.
Just like that.
I'm going to add my garlic in, and my Chinese sausage, fish cakes, and prawns, and toss those around a little bit. You can see it's all running really quickly as it should. Getting a nice char with these ingredients. Now, and with a teaspoon or two of this chili paste. These chilies are hot, so I know this is going to be a little spicy.
Oh, before I put the noodles, I should put the chili paste. But I don't want to stain this one here with the what do you call it? Chili paste. Okay, it's a bit different from Marion's now. So I'm introducing this one here, chili paste, into the noodles and not into the meat, because it's kind of strange to introduce the chili paste into the meat or the egg. It's very weird. So I'm not 100% following Marion's technique now. Put more chilies or curry paste, and lastly the sauce here, just into the noodles here, this black sauce. You can smell the fish water. Is it called fish water? Fish sauce.
Any comments or questions, comment below. And if you enjoyed the video, why not hit that subscribe button from the little bell one, and let you get notified every time I release a video.
All that's left now is to give it a nice toss up. You want to make authentic Char Kway Teow, you need to have wok hei. Really char the noodles. Now it looks like not Char Kway Teow, but more like hor fun, char hor fun. Mix it all together. You have to have a really high heat. Using fire like charcoal and gas burner maybe. I hope this is going to be nice. Let it continue to caramelize everything. Let it caramelize some more. Let's taste it and see whether it's tasty or not and does not have the glue smell or taste. Oh, I burned my tongue. Needs more salt. So light soy sauce. Pinch of salt, and maybe a bit sugar. At the depth, after tasting it, it's kind of like bland. And you don't have exact measurements, you're just winging it. It's hard to tell whether it's going to be nice or not. My tongue is really burned. The kway teow is very hot. Well, consistency is becoming like glue. It's getting a bit worrisome. Let's try it again. This time I have to blow it, make sure it's not so hot as to burn my tongue. Slightly nicer, definitely. It's quite spicy actually. Hey, how about more fish sauce? It will increase the umami-ness. Normally, you want to make it taste nicer, you should put a bit of MSG or chicken stock or the Knorr cubes. Okay, time to introduce the bean sprouts. And the chives. The bean sprouts will take a bit longer to cook compared to the chives. Let's put in the chives. get the prawns so I can distribute it evenly. You can see 4 prawns here. The 5th prawn, here it is, the 5th prawn. The bean sprout looks cooked, so it's time to plate it. Turn off the fire. On a bed of banana leaves. I have a lot of banana plants outside the house. Bit of prawns here, a bit of prawns there. Some for Papa, some for Mama. Purpose of the banana leaf is to add aroma when the very hot Penang Char Kway Teow hits it, or it's in contact with the leaf, the banana leaf. It's going to like give it a nice aroma. Yum yum. Let's try the noodles now. Oh. I hope it's going to be nice. I hope. It smells a bit gummy, eh? This is the thumbnail. It smells a bit gummy. It doesn't smell like the Penang Char Kway Teow that I envisioned it to be. But yeah, it depends on the sauces that you use and the chili sauce. There are 2 types of sauces, chili sauce and soya sauce. So these 2 are very important to make an authentic Penang Char Kway Teow. So I do not know how or what they use in their sauces. Let's try this one. Nice and crunchy. The bean sprouts lacks a bit of taste, lacks a umami. I think you need a bit of MSG or chicken stock. Give it more chicken flavor. But nice. It's not too salty. Not too sweet. Slightly spicy. I can add more chili actually. A bit more chili on top. It's quite okay. So it's not bad. There's a bit of toughness to the chili seeds, the seeds of the dry chilies around, giving it a nice taste. It's alright. Nice first attempt. Give this recipe from Marion's kitchen 6 out of 10.